do actually enjoy the smell of a good Black and Mild. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome and welcome back. For those of you who are new here, my name is Tiffany and I am a full-time mental health and substance abuse therapist, bringing you food, lifestyle, and mental health content by way of deep dives. Today, we are here to talk about fragrance. I feel like I haven't talked about perfumes and fragrances in a while, and I have 4 that I would like to share with you all today for some winter scents. Now, of course, you can also wear them in the fall, so feel free to come back in the fall. But where I live in the DMV, DC, Maryland, and Virginia, like it's gonna be cold for a while, pending global warming. So I got some time to wear my fragrances, and I hope you do as well. So I have my notes here so I can make sure that I do not miss out on anything. So let's go. First, let's start with Replica by the Fireplace. Now, this fragrance has been talked about a lot online on YouTube, so I am not going to beat it to death, y'all. But I will say that I absolutely love this bottle. Like, isn't she amazing? When I first smelled this perfume, I said that this smells like Christmas. I mean, I stood in Sephora, I was excited to smell it because everyone had been talking about it. And I said, you know what, let me go ahead and spray this and see what it's giving. And my face lit up and I said, this smells like Christmas. Like, to me, it literally smells like you are sitting by a fireplace in a log cabin with some bourbon or a whiskey cocktail. Someone sitting next to you might be smoking a cigar. Now, I know Black and Milds aren't classy, but I do actually enjoy the smell of a good Black and Mild. I don't frequent establishments that allows people to smoke Black and Milds, but like if you were to like bottle up all of those smoky elements, I would say that this is it. Now, I am going to actually show y'all, I didn't plan on showing you this, but I am going to show you Bath and Body Works male fragrance that actually reminds me of this because of its smoky element. This men's lotion reminds me of By the Fireplace. Like, honestly, if I wanted to, I could probably pair this lotion with this perfume and I would smell absolutely amazing. But this is my husband's lotion. So this is the Smoked Old Fashioned lotion from Bath and Body Works, and the notes are smoked orange bitters, bourbon, vanilla, and cedarwood. Let me tell y'all, when my husband gets out of the shower with this on, smells amazing, absolutely amazing. So these two paired together would smell extremely good. The fragrance family for By the Fireplace is warm and spicy. The scent type is warm and sweet gourmand. And then it also has the vanilla accord, clove oil, and then chestnut accord in it as well. So the description says this warm scent combines orange flower, clove oil, and chestnut atop a comforting vanilla fragrance to recreate the signature warmth and coziness of a crackling fire. If I were to compare this to food, since I love me a good meal, I would say that this is, of course, some type of smoked meat, a smoked brisket, not a smoked brisket sandwich, but burnt ends. It's crispy, delectable. You get a little bit of the fattiness from the meat plus the crispy, smoky texture. It's layered and it's unlike anything else and cannot be duplicated. That is this. Next up is Miss Coco. So this is Coco Chanel. When I smelled this, the first thing that I thought was Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu, that's what it gives me, is Erykah Badu. Like, I had to have her. Now, quick story. I originally bought this bottle from ULTA, but the packaging was hideous. It was actually a refill bottle, so I returned it and then went and got it from Sephora. So if you buy it, get it from Sephora. The fragrance family is floral. The scent type is warm floral. The key notes are clove, leather, peach, sandalwood, and tonka bean. So you see why it's giving me like Erykah Badu vibes, right? Now, the fragrance description says ambery fragrance that gradually reveals its contrasting notes. When I smell this, when I think about a date night, I'm thinking spoken word, open mic night, but not like the open mic night where the random old Joe with like some bootleg soundtrack gets up there and performs because he thinks he's a rapper. I'm talking about the eloquent and then spoken word. Those type of people. This smells absolutely amazing. It is a mature scent. It's not giving grandma, not to me, but it is a mature scent. It smells amazing. It smells like, to me, it smells like there's a rose note in here, but it's not. And honestly, this reminds me of the Amber perfume from the KKW beauty line, even though they are no longer in existence. But I really did like that Amber perfume that they did sell. If this were a meal or more so a dessert, in my opinion, this would be a sweet potato cupcake with a homemade buttercream icing. Our aunt makes those from scratch and they are absolutely amazing. And that's what this reminds me of. It is a warm floral fall winter scent, and it packs a punch but yet is delicate at the same time, which is what, like a little cupcake being delicate and then packing a punch with the sweet potato, the ancestors and yams and all of that. That's what this reminds me of. Now, I absolutely love this one, but I'm partial because I love Mugler's Alien perfume, and this strongly reminds me of the Purple Alien bottle because of the jasmine notes. The jasmine notes in this and in Alien are very strong, so if you do not like jasmine, then you will not like this. So this is Victor and Rolf Good Fortune. It is a floral, again, another warm floral. The key notes are fennel gentian, flower extract, jasmine super infusion, and again, bourbon vanilla. It's so funny because I used to say all the time that I did not like vanilla scents, but come to find out I don't like cheap vanilla scents. So I usually don't like the Bath and Body Works vanillas or any other type of like cheap over-the-counter vanilla scents, but in expensive perfumes, vanilla comes off as high class, and it just adds a nice layering note to perfumes. Now, this Victor and Rolf Good Fortune mixes very well with the Alien perfume. One day I mixed those two and I wore it to work and I was smelling myself all day. This smells like a classy cocktail. Now, I vehemently say that I do not have drinks. I have cocktails, okay? I have cocktails out of glasses, out of martini glasses, not out of plastic. I do not take shots. I have handcrafted, artisanal, like fancy cocktails with a nice garnish, a rim with real fruits in it, not sweetened like super condensed syrups. That's what this reminds me of. This is, I'm a lady. You know, like Shanae. This is very classy. Again, I would actually say that this is a mature scent. Although it is a little bit lighter than the other ones, it still gives me mature. And I think I say that it's lighter because of the jasmine is pushing through as a strong floral note. So to me, even though it is a little bit darker than other florals because it's a warm floral, I might could mix this with something lighter in the springtime and get away with it. I absolutely love this. Love, love, love this. I could see myself wearing this to like a seafood restaurant, you know, where the lighting has like the ambient lighting is dark in there, dark in the restaurant and all of that, with like a crab stuffed steak or something, or some ahi tuna. Yeah, that's this right here. This is amazing. Okay, now this perfume, I have been wanting, I'm gonna call this one a fragrance instead of a perfume. I have been wanting this since April 2022 when Bay and I traveled to Seattle, okay? This fragrance is nothing like anything else that I have ever had, okay? This is DS and Durga Bow Makers. Now, I used this body wash and lotion in the hotel that we stayed at when we were in Seattle, and I fell in love. I absolutely fell in love. I will say that this is a fragrance to me because it is not feminine at all. This smells like the outdoors. Not like, oh, you smell like outside, but this smells like nature. I don't know if any of you all started going on walks in 2020 when we really had nothing else to do, and the peace that walks gave you, I'll speak for myself, the peace that walks gave me from being outside in nature with the sun beaming on me, with no list and anything else crowding my mind, that's what this reminds me of. So the top note is violin varnish, mahogany, and outdoors accord. You see what I mean? The middle note is amber pin rosin, maple wood, and cypress. All of that is giving you trees. And then the base note is spice tree resin, cedar, and moss. I ain't gonna lie, this smells amazing on my husband. But since he don't be liking to share his colognes with me, I don't think I'm gonna be sharing this with him. This is absolutely amazing. To me, I believe that this would pair well with Tom Ford's Black Orchid. I think it's called Black Orchid. And to me, a lot of those Tom Ford Orchid scents are unisex. I think that this would pair very well with it. The cap is strong. You hear that? This is nothing to play with. Okay, hear me out. I would wear this when I am going out with my girlfriends. This is I got a man at home and I don't need you to do anything for me. That's what this is giving. This is very much so BDE. If you don't know what BDE is, then you don't deserve this fragrance. This is very much so BDE. I got my own. It's amazing. This is not going to be for everyone. This would be Erykah Badu as a stud. Yeah. That's what this would be. That's what this perfume would be. Erykah Badu as a stud. That's what I got. So those are my 4 fragrances for fall and winter that I wanted to share with you all. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think of some of the scents. Go smell them out at your local store. And if you've already smelled them, let me know what you think. And what do you think about my comparison of the fragrances to food and date nights? So that is all that I have for you all. I will catch you in the next video. Bye.